Hi, everyone. My name is Laurece West from laureceweststudios.com. I offer elite training for professional singing and speaking, and also packages and classes and workshops for people who want to go at a slower rate. Elite training is a high density of sessions, so there's rapid problem solving, skill acquisition, and career up-leveling. Today, we are in a series about how to create your sound and looking at what are the problems people have that will lead us to understanding how the voice works and how to work really efficiently to get the sound you want. Most people come by these challenges honestly. Unfortunately, not everybody is singing. We communicate with each other with speaking, and your family's not all singing. The times that you would have feedback from everybody, if everybody was doing it, you would be really working efficiently as a singer, and you'd be really working efficiently at public speaking if we were all doing it. So let's shortcut some of the challenges. One of the things is overblowing with the breath. Now think about when you're talking comfortably, how you're breathing just really comfortably. If you're not, then we have to look at that also. But generally people are not overblowing, they're not grabbing with their stomach, they're not holding their breath. This is how you want to learn to develop your sound, with very easy breathing. There are a lot of misconceptions because people say, well, you've got to do abdominal breathing. What is that? People start to grab with their belly and start to push their air. And the windpipe is actually quite small. If you measure your neck, from front to back, and you bring that out, in that, 5 inches for me, you've got the muscles that hold up your neck. You've got your vertebrae, which are big. You've all seen those plastic models of the vertebrae, right? So those are pretty big. Then you've got your food pipe, your esophagus, and you have your windpipe. And it's literally about this big. And that's because the vocal cords are the size of an almond. So when you see that, that really makes sense, okay? So there's really just not that much space. And if you push your air up in there, there's a great deal of air pressure that develops. And what happens is the vocal cords, they say they sort of parachute up, and then they have to grab to get back in place. Because what we really want is them to be in the lowest, most relaxed position and vibrating very easily. So any other pressure that we add creates a problem if we, first of all, don't know how to do this really efficiently in itself. Air pressurization is a very advanced vocal technique, and it's often used with opera singers who've been training for years. The way that people who use microphones sing, you don't have to have all that air pressure. It's literally letting go of more pressure and more air than you need to, so you run out of air more quickly. It creates stress for the vocal cords, and until everything is in balance, that can't be pressurized. I don't ever really pressurize, because the way I get my projection, and you can look at the video I have about projection, is I just relax and let my body resonate more. And I can actually get quite a loud voice. I'll put another video here of me singing at a party. I was actually dressed in my pajamas because that was the invitation, but they were very, staid pajamas, not very sexy, because I was in this whole group of people. But, that's my style. I'm not really, I'm not a pop star, that kind of thing. But at the same time, you'll hear how loud my voice is, and I'm completely relaxed with my breathing. So the idea is to be so efficient and not wasting the energy. And particularly if you have a microphone, you really don't have to pressurize. I would say several years of study, several years of training, so that you're absolutely efficient before you start to grab with your belly. Because otherwise you're going to create muscle tension, you're going to cause the vocal cords to have more stress, and you're going to run out of air more quickly. And it's just unnecessary body tension. So I'd like you to think about that. What you're doing is just breathing the way you normally breathe for speaking. You have plenty of air. And when you take a breath in, not to go and hold your breath, because then you're actually closing your vocal cords. If you hold your breath with your mouth open, you can feel the constriction. So then you've tightened everything up, and then you're saying, oh, be loose and vibrate. Play with these things. I have some more videos on breathing training that you can look at under breathing techniques on my YouTube channel. And until next time, sing and speak with your heart. Take good care.